Andariki Namaskaram, the day started well. Yeah. So very good morning to all. In fact, it's a quite pleasure to be amidst of between the technocrats and able administrators and all the players from different technology streams over here and the stakeholders for tomorrow's India. I would like to really congratulate Mr. Fahim Haq, who is the co-founder and the director alliances, Government Connect. A great initiative what they have literally started. And every year as the time goes by, they come up with a very, very challenging conclave, which makes everybody to give some suggestions, directions, and also see that, as said rightly by Dr. Subi Chaturvedi, it's not only the governance, there should be the connect between the academia, industry, and the governance, which plays a major role in any transformation, not only in AI transformation. And in this process, when my Commissioner of Electronic Services Delivery, Mr. Ravi Kiran, who is a very proactive officer, who we literally, with his team, has done much of service to this government by literally giving services to the citizen at no cost, primarily. And I proudly would like to state that about 580 odd services, not 150, ma'am. It is about 580 services which we give the citizen services. Many without cost and few with the cost. Maybe 150 comes under.
Yes, that's
through, and this is the state where we give the services on a platform called WhatsApp, where we use daily. And every citizen uses it, as you know. And I was very, very, keen, because the politician's job is to educate ourselves. My father used to say, if anybody would like to become politician, should have, the sustenance level to become a student every day. So learning is a process for a politician. So when I heard, Dr. Devesh ji, Satya Kumar ji, and when they're speaking with their immense experience in the knowledge in the fields, it's quite educative. And it's absolutely what they have done for this country and what they have done for each and every citizen in their own disciplines. Absolutely, many would like to know. As rightly said by Satya Kumar ji regarding Center for Railway Information Systems, and rightly put forward by Dr. Subi, this, I don't know about this generation, but our generation definitely said, it's a nostalgic feeling when we don't really travel, when we travel in the railways all the time. And many people who have come from different fields, who have a rich administrative experience over here, from Government of India, as well as from different states, from 15 states, who are participating here in this discussion, AI Transformation Conclave, which not only gives directions and suggestions, and also paves way and sets an agenda for tomorrow's India. And this is where we try to put it across. And how do we really do this? Past 2022, when technology has taken a different turn, absolutely it was taking a different turn. And everybody knows about artificial intelligence way back from 2007, 8, 9, 10. But technology was not absorbing. It was not embracing AI. And technology partners was not embracing AI to the core. In 2022, the turn of events have literally made us to think how AI will have an impact not only to the technology partners, not only to all industry partners, not only to the partners of the governance, as it will have an impact to each and every citizen. It is disrupting. And AI, as said by the leaders on the days, and in fact, when Tiwari ji was speaking of direct benefit transfer, and India with, largest population country, how it has taken the advantage of technology and how the digital payments are the highest in the world. In fact, that clearly reflects how we are embracing the technology. Not only we, the educated class or, technology savvy people over here, but a farmer right down in my village uses the technology, uses the DBT. That is a great advantage, and that is the mindset of a citizen of this country, and we have to appreciate. They are all ready to embrace the technology which will enhance the quality of life for themselves and also the quality of life for the society altogether. So this is where the technology becomes an important. And these conclaves in times to come will show a path and a way for the citizen who is unpad, who is literally illiterate or uneducated, and who wants to see a change in their life patterns and to be more productive. And that is where the technology has to come. And when this AI transformation conclave is happening today, our main theme as a policy maker here, any new invention or any new discovery or any technological advancement, we only aim at how do we democratize. This is only our aim and ambition, and absolutely this is our goal. If we don't democratize it and if we contain it to a couple of shelves, we don't see any development. That's my belief. And that is where, this sort of conferences and conclaves will help to move. And in fact, in last 30 months, we have seen our government administration not in a more traditional way. Even I am there, or many secretaries who will be there during their stint of the service till they get retirement. But, our Chief Minister and ourselves have thought, it may be the 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years, 20 years down the lane where we will be in the policy making, or the administration, the officials who would be doing the great service implementation for the citizens. We have to be responsive. We have to be accountable. And how do we embrace the technology to become more responsive, more accountable, was the agenda before us, and we've been continuously striving for the past 30 months to transform the government administration. And from paper-based processes to a truly digital and data-driven ecosystem, we have embarked about some flagship digital initiatives. And we have accelerated Telangana's journey from traditional governance to digital fast administration. And we have seen how different government departments can collaborate. And through this collaboration, how they can deliver the public services. We have significantly improved our citizen services, especially the tele-density, by 110%, standing one of the top states in the country. And in terms of operations digital operations and citizen services like G2G to G2C, governance ecosystem, and our state is joined, in the stream where we would like to literally mention that when the data-driven decision making has to happen, we made our cabinet digital cabinet right now, where real-time monitoring and seamless interdepartmental coordination takes place in much seamless way. And very soon we would like to roll out the digital assembly and digital council to have more productive, transparent and secure sessions. As a legislative minister, I am trying to put this initiative at a very near goal. As this is the only state I would like to, because all the people who are into technology, who would like to embrace AI into their streams and the verticals of their own professions and own verticals. And this is the only state where we launch Telangana Government Data Exchange, an open data platform, first in the country for secure sharing of government data share to accelerate AI innovation, research and evidence-based policy making. And this has helped many startups in healthcare to avail the data which is available on open source. And this is the only state which we launched this Telangana Government Data Exchange. We promoted paperless governance, and we are trying to see that the digital office project is in the seamless way in each and every office of our government. And we have leveraged our performance through AI, cloud computing, digital analytics, and many platforms to improve our governance efficiency and citizen experience. I use my enterprise real-time government dashboard seamlessly, connected with 20 plus departments. That makes my job very easy to really monitor and supervise and execute at a fast speed. We have transformed citizen engagement by taking government services from physical counters to the digital first platforms. And that is through MeeSeva's digital governance platform, strongly built, as said by my colleague on the platform, Mr. Ravi Kiran, on WhatsApp, as a one-click channel enabling millions of citizens to access public services. And I would like to share a few other things where, your thinking and sharing of expertise as the delegates will help in times to come. And, here what we have done is about 500 plus, 580 utility services are delivered through a single unified platform spanning certificates, licenses, registrations, payment and citizen entitlements. Our innovative services recently launched, like MeeTicket. One can book click away on our WhatsApp to visit parks, museums, art galleries, and on a significant adoption by lakh of a citizen within a few months. While we are digitalizing, to all the services to create some value and also benefit our citizens, and as rightly said by the speakers earlier, we need a strong need for security. And we are also investing high on the secure citizens' data in this regard. And we are also trying to literally educate the partners who are in the digital arena what is the security and how it is meant by. And in fact, it's not only the MeeSeva services what we do over here. While you come from the outer ring road, see the new Hyderabad or the new Telangana, which we started laying foundation 3 decades back. It's not about the physical infrastructure what I speak about today. It's about the digital infrastructure, what we have been building over a period of this 20 long years. If you see, along with the MeeSeva, the director who is on the days, who is doing the great service, we have Section 8 companies where we have incorporated, and Section 8 companies' heads work as the CEOs of a private organizations. Their work schedule and the targets are defined, and the guys who are working for all the departments over there are in a competition with a private organization. And this is how we have proved ourselves in terms of the T-fiber, wherein we laid the fiber, optical fiber network connectivity to the remotest part of our state. And any guy, any citizen of this state can avail the net connectivity sitting back at their houses from a rural village. That is a strong foundation. I mean to say, you need to have a fiber to have a connectivity that we have already laid. Not only in Hyderabad, we have the fiber connectivity in remotest part of our villages, and we try to connect that village with equal talent. And what we do is, we do with the commitment, how do we deliver the governance to all these people. We have that, the Asia's biggest incubation center, that is T-Hub. We have for the women, V-Hub. We have a skilling platform like a task. And all this, we would like to demonstrate to the world that technology can improve governance and the people's life. Our state vision is not merely, imbibing or ascribing or to take the notion of the digital government, but we would like to literally see ourselves as intelligent government. Our journey has evolved from the e-governance now to the digital governance, and today, as this conclave, the main theme goes, we are entering into an era of AI-enabled governance. And AI is the next public infrastructure what everybody is trying to create. AI is becoming as transformative as we create the physical infrastructure like roads, electricity, and the fiber like the net. AI will influence all sectors of governance, all sectors of industry, all modes of our policy making, which will ultimately benefit the citizen. And government, as I was just mentioning, we would like to be the responsible, and we would like to be accountable governance with AI adoption, while also ensuring trust, transparency, and inclusiveness. And our vision of AI, and that will be powered. Our citizen services will be AI powered. And we have started great initiative in terms of agriculture, AI for agriculture. Giving large, use cases through the data exchange platform. Many, incubation or incubators or the startups are using the data from TJDEX, and we are making them adopt AI in healthcare. And as you have just unveiled AI Kaushal program, we are also trying to build an AI-enabled education and smart policing and cyber resilience, future-ready digital infrastructure. And absolutely, while I was talking about the democratizing the AI or the new technologies, and we'll also think, as a policy maker, I have to think about how ethical and how responsible we are. And artificial intelligence, as everybody knows, must augment human intelligence. And I see it cannot replace human compassion in governance. That is a, very, very, candid statement I can make. In governance, definitely you need compassion. So that won't be there absolutely in terms of the technology. This is artificial intelligence. And we are on the path or imbibing to make our Hyderabad as India's AI capital. And we have many global capability centers. And I would like to mention here where we are the back offices from early 2000, when we embarked upon software technology parks in 1992, when many big multinational companies have put their back offices over here. As the time has gone by, very proactive policies, maybe by us, which we started the computer era. Later, different governments have come. We didn't stop there. No matter what, we differed in political ideologies, but we showed to the people and we showed to the world, the policies which are very productive, which are very progressive, will never stop with the change in our governance. So that's how we could able to see many global capability centers which have come here. And I'm proud to say that over the past 1 year, with our proactive government over here, with the infrastructure and the greatest talent pool here in the city of Hyderabad, we could able to rope in 70 global capability center within a year. And this year, we are having a target of bringing 100 global capability centers over here. And I couldn't limit myself of making a back offices over here, but I just want to see that this global capability center should become the global value centers over here, where we create value from this part of India, that is Telangana and Hyderabad, and showcase to the world that we create products here and we market elsewhere. And we would like to uniquely position, because we have started our AI innovation hub. And in this process of thinking, where we try to create in a year's time, when you put Mr. Haq will come up with a new idea, when new technologies come, and maybe in a year or 2 years, when everybody in the world will be speaking about the quantum. And when you take this subject of quantum, we would be the leaders in the quantum, right? Not only on the words, but on action, where we are trying to put it. In a couple of days from now, we are going to announce a big collaboration in terms of the quantum computing. So why, these discussions for the day where you would like to do it, all the eminent people who are sitting over here, try to emphasize on the government, industry, academia, the startups, the research institutions. Basically, what I believe is government can't build AI in isolation. And we believe it, that industry, the technology partners, the technocrats has to come, and it has to be done only through collaboration. And hopefully, the part of the responsible AI, the discussion for day long, hopefully it will be on the data privacy, on the cyber security, on the ethics, and how inclusive will it be, and ultimately, the skill available right now here, or right now anywhere in this part of the country, how they can reskill and upskill their skill strength and make themselves AI ready. And I believe that AI should benefit every citizen irrespective of geography and absolutely your economic background. And we are doing a lot on the skilling capacities, whether it may be an AI, whether it may be on the shop floor, things which are primarily focused for the manufacturing, or whether it may be absolutely the service sector, the manufacturing sector, or ITES sector. Our keen initiatives, like we have come up with exclusive government university that is called Young India Skills University, which is first ever, which is headed by the industry captain by Mahindras, which he is collaborating with our government, and industry partners are only trying to shape that university to become and make, the skill available to the industry partners what they need. And we would like to literally see, please share the best practices And in times to come where you will be having in your discussion, how do we build partnership? How do we learn from each other? How do we scale AI solutions for our governance? It may be for the national governance, or it may be to a different, governments in different states. And we would be more willing to, literally receive your suggestions, your best practices, and try to build on it. And on the days when the eminent speakers was just mentioning the point, I could able to notice India has shown the world how the digital infrastructure can transform a nation. And, we can't put a full stop over there. The next chapter is how the intelligent public infrastructure, powered by the AI intelligence, will be partnering with the governments, with the industry and the innovators, and ensures that the AI serves every citizen. What I've been mentioning a couple of times, the responsibility, transparency, and purpose. And, I would like to mention that let us not mention or discuss the future of AI today. Let us build together the future of AI-powered governance for India. And in fact, it is a quite interesting topic now. Now from here, I'm moving to a different meeting wherein the plastic industry, which they are also discussing how AI can make their products in a better way. So in each and every talk, in each and every conversation, in each and every intellectual talk, or in the normal process thinking, AI has become a debate, AI has become a word, a synonym in their process of living. So I would like to really thank Mr. Fahim Haq and all his partners and my friend Mr. Ravi Kiran, who have called me over here to literally share my ideas, to literally know a few things from the eminent people from here. I wish this conclave a great success. We'll try to derive some meaningful dialogues and discussions and trying to enrich not only my state, our country, to make it, the first AI transformative nation in the global world. Thank you.